Welcome back to this Let's Play of the original official campaign for Neverwinter Nights 2. Last time we fought our way up to Phyllis, or Phahalus, or however the heck he pronounces it, who's an informant for the Watch. In our desperate attempt to actually get into the Black Lake district, we appear to have essentially been conscripted into every significant problem the Watch has. I guess they know we have to get in there, and they're just willing to, abuse us for a while. And they're going to continue to abuse us, but, well.
You've done well, Lieutenant. Phyllis is safely back under our protection. You are to be commended for your efforts on Neverwinter's behalf. Now that the matter is settled, perhaps we can turn our efforts to problems outside of Neverwinter's walls for once. The docks would not prove so important and tempting to thieves if trade routes around the mare were not so dangerous. And now, there is the matter of a missing emissary from Waterdeep.
Okay. Now, there's nowhere in my options here are, okay, I've done enough of your fetch tasks, let me into Black Lake. But I guess we're gonna have to, figure out what we can do to help.
I cannot stress how strained trade is as of late, and this missing emissary is not helping matters. Furthermore, if things become any more strained with Luskan, then lacking a friendly contact with Waterdeep may complicate matters. I'm concerned that he may have run afoul of the orc tribes that infest the region. If you can find any sign of the Waterdeep emissary in Old Owl Well, then we would welcome news of his fate. We need the trade and diplomatic relations with Waterdeep, especially in these difficult times with Luskan. I have other matters to attend to. Return here when you've found the Waterdeep emissary, and we will speak more.
Speak more about getting into Black Lake? Maybe? Maybe? Unlikely. Anyway, Nishka's not going to be in the party very much longer. I've done pretty much what I'm going to do with her. I'll leave her with some basic equipment, but I've taken off anything of hers that I actually care about, because I'm not going to use her very much. Out on the world map, we have a new destination, Old Owl Well. On our way there,
now
we have a random
this here is
encounter.
White Thistle. Can give you the runs, you know. And I made up a song for it, quite a catchy tune. White Thistle, all in a row. In Neverwinter woods, they all grow. Oh, well met. Sorry, didn't even see you standing there. Thought you might be a Wendersnaven at first, but I can see you. So, I guess that discounts that.
Alright, he's an idiot.
Well, I don't really know. And by that I mean, yes. I just didn't have my head on traveling, so it'll take me a few moments to remember where I am and where the Well of Owls is. Oh, but I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Grobdad Gnomehands. Probably guessing where that last name comes from, don't you? Well, tends to confuse most people. Quite a collector and maker and teller of tales I am. All the Gnomehands are, except the ones they hanged in Luskan. Working on quite a tale myself, you know, and the act of composing, it is a tale in itself.
Okay. Really?
Oh, yes. You see, it all starts with the tune. Say about that bush, or that root, or that cloud, or that boot.
My boot? In your face, hopefully?
And then, after I had welded the spring-mounted mechanical shield on my codpiece, I fired it, only to be thrown back almost 30 yards right into a wall. Stung quite a bit, I'll say that much, but what I learned was...
Yeah.
I say, all that discussion has really built up a hunger. Lost all track of time.
Yeah, he has a special power to put people to, boredom, I guess?
Oh, you were listening so intently you closed your eyes and laid down for a bit. Made some funny laughing noises at the right times, too. Almost thought you were snoring. No trouble, don't blame you. I barely notice the world around me once I conjure up a story, so if closing your eyes helps you concentrate, by all means. I knew this mage once who...
Alright, look, whatever.
Good, good. I am a little eager to get going. Where are we bound? Maybe you could walk and let my tails keep the pace.
I like this option. You are not coming with me.
Look, I'd love to help, and perhaps I could be useful. I can carry your gear, make things, and even sing an inspirational song or two. You wouldn't even have to pay me. My share's your share, so to speak. And you never know when you may come across some contraption or another that I might be able to shed some light on. Please?
Again, I would kill for an option to say no, you crazy fool! Alright, but I guess we're just gonna have to bring him along.
Excellent! Oh, you won't regret this. I mean, too many times.
It's the most ridiculous butt-thou-most moment. Anyway, I'm gonna drop off Nishka and add Grobnar to the party. Just because, well, I can, and he's actually not that useless. He's just annoying.
Me?
I'm going to equip him and then, heck, get back on the road to Old Owl. Well, Grobnar is not exactly a stellar character, but he does have some things that really are working in his favor. Inspire Competence is a very handy ability, which just gives everybody skill bonuses. That's nice. He can cast Heroism and Haste, which are two of the more important wizard spells I've been casting, which frees up spells on my main character to do other things, so I will still memorize a couple of them, because I do actually want to cast Heroism maybe on everybody in the party, and, you know, in case Grobnar wants to cast Cloud of Bewilderment or something, so he has a slot open.
Something you want?
Here we are at Old Owlwell, and there's a military camp here, but doesn't look like they're too busy. I mean, there's all of, what, 7 soldiers here?
I want those walls up by evening. No excuses. The orcs aren't going to stop attacking just because we need to catch our breath.
But, sir, the men are having a hard time finding the materials we need.
You're telling me they can't find any stones? We're in the middle of the blasted mountains. Unless you'd like to report to Nashia that we're overrun because we couldn't find rocks, I suggest you drive some sense into your men and get that wall built.
Yes, sir. I'll see to it, sir.
I tell you, I've lost years off my life trying to get this rabble fit for service. And who are you supposed to be? Reinforcements? I'm Column. Commander Column to you. Lord Nasha sent me here to secure the Old Owl Well. So what are you doing here?
Alright, then we can talk about the emissary, I guess.
Isani? He hasn't arrived yet. Should have been here a 10 days ago. I've sent a scout to look for him. Wait, you're the one from the City Watch, aren't you? I got word yesterday you'd be making a visit. I'd hoped to have better news for you. No, my scout hasn't reported back yet. Though I expect him soon. He's one of the best.
Okay, and so we just wait?
Oh no. No waiting around for you. I'm counting on you to help with our defense against the orcs. Good. Looks like you know how to handle yourself in a scrap. Just remember that this is a military operation and don't try to be a hero. I'll expect you to help out with the defense of this camp. You've already brought your own gear, so just find a spot to call home and stay alert.
Well, that didn't take very long.
Sound the alarm! Orcs! The orcs are attacking!
Wouldn't you know it? Not a moment's rest.
Grey cloaks to arms! For Neverwinter!
Alright, well, let's, summon up some help. And, Kelgar just gets straight into it, and these are orcs. They're not exactly what you call superly powerful enemies, so I'm not going to worry about making sure that everybody's supremely well prepared.
Take this!
In fact, I probably shouldn't have even bothered with summoning the creature.
Alright, Grey Cloaks. Everyone back to your posts. Another orc raiding party. We're lucky they haven't attacked in full force. Just wish I could make contact with whoever it is that's been distracting the orcs. Yes, someone's out there attacking orc patrols, and it's giving us a chance to build up our defenses.
Sounds like they're helping you.
I've been at this long enough to know that you need to control a battlefield. And this new ally of ours is something I can't control.
Okay, so great, we're working for a control freak. Great.
The orcs have a name for him, Katalmak. They say he attacks without warning, and without regard for his enemies' numbers.
That's not a name orcs give lightly. It's a name they give to warriors who lose themselves in battle.
It is odd that even orc trackers couldn't find him. or that he would risk stirring up so many tribes in this region.
Maybe this kettlehead person simply lacks basic math skills. You see, if we were to face 300 orcs, the odds, well, if you carry the two, might be...
Sounds like someone who wants to die to me. If we weren't here, it'd only be a matter of time before all the tribes in the Well hunted down this Catalmach. And then his crusade would be over. Well, enough talk about him. I've got my hands full just keeping the men in fighting shape.
Commander! Scouts returning!
Let's hope he brings word on the emissary, eh?
Pathfinder Willem reporting, sir.
Willem, did you locate Emissary Asani?
No, sir, but I came across his escorts. Killed to the last man, but no sign of the emissary. Orcs, sir. They must have taken him.
Sounds like you've got a new assignment. Your job is to escort the emissary to safety. If he's in trouble, you've got to help him. I'd start looking at Yai-Sog Bone Gnash's lair, northeast of here.
Bone Gnashers? They're still around. Oh, they're hard to kill.
My, Bone Gnasher is an interesting name. I wonder what he would have done to earn it.
His tribe isn't the biggest, but he's older and more cunning than most. At the least, he may have an idea who attacked the emissary's guards. I'll have Willem mark the Bone Gnasher lair on your map. You'd better act quickly. If the orcs have the emissary, whatever they have planned for him cannot be good. If you need anything, we've got Simi here in camp to help you. She normally trades in trinkets for the men, but carries some items more suited for combat as well. We'll hold down the fort. The more orcs we kill here, the fewer you'll run into out in the mountains. Good luck to you. And if you run into that madman who's attacking the orcs out there, let him know I'd like to have a little chat with him.
Okay, well, we're not actually going to do that. We're actually going to go do a side quest first, because, well, you know, that's what we do. You know, pick up this random junk the orcs dropped here. Now, Simi is a merchant and, well, doesn't sell anything I care about, so I'm going to ignore that particular piece of advice and head out to Dwarven Scouts. But we'll have to do that next time because we're out of time, so I'll see you then.